me give you this late announcement. There's what you say, a tub of children clothes, uniforms in the back. Daughter brought them in down. For those of you who want to look at them after church, you're welcome to go and look. Amen again. Amen. Truly the Lord is good. All the time. Truly the Lord is good. Full of grace. Full of mercy. Yeah. Full of kindness. The Lord has allowed us again to be in this place at this time. Amen. Always we solicit your prayers that you pray with this for us. Lord, to use us for his honor and for his glory. Proverbs 3, and let me just use verse 1. Ecclesiastes. Thank you. Ecclesiastes. I don't know why Proverbs on my mind, but that's all right. Ecclesiastes 3, and just the first verse. There is an appointed time for everything, and a time for every affair under the heavens. I'm going to talk about everything in its own time and season. Everything in its own time and season. There is a time for all things. Amen. There is a season for everything. Amen. As I was contemplating writing, I thought about Obama, and I thought about Trump. And during the process of Obama running, a lot of us and a lot of the country never thought that we were ready for a black president. Amen. But you can never know how God operates his time. Amen. His timing was perfect with God's timing. Amen. And I don't care what they would have tried to do to keep him from getting elected. It was his time. Now, during his time, I would venture to say that we didn't appreciate him like we should. And now it seems like the world has presented us with another time. This time is Trump time. Now, God operates mysteriously. Amen. God makes things for you pleasant and good. And if you don't appreciate it, he'll give you another time. All right. And so it is with our lives that we live. Everything in its own time. Everything in its own season. Amen. You ought to be on time for your time. You ought to be on time for your season. Now, when your time has passed, when your season has passed, amen, you can't go back and get your time. Amen. You can't go back and get your season. Now, we understand how the season relates to life. Amen. There's summer, spring, there's summer, there's fall, and there's winter. Now, you can't wait until you get into winter time to try to serve God. Oftentimes, we bypass God in our spring and summer.
All right.
We work hard and we do everything that we want to do. Don't give God no time. What happens when it gets time for fall to come and winter? You decide you want to serve God. But God wants you to serve Him when you're able to serve Him.
Amen.
Yes.
God wants you to serve Him when you can give Him glory.
Yes.
What happens when we wait and lose our time? Now, whatever and whenever God calls you to something, God will make room for whatever He called you to come to fruition. Are you with me?
Amen.
Now, oftentimes we ignore the call of God. Oftentimes God is trying to tell you something.
Amen.
But we want to do it our way. And so oftentimes we think that we can go back and get the time that we've lost. It won't happen. Now let me give you an example. Young man was making good money and didn't take care of it at all. Just lived like a rich man, lived foolishly, and after a while that money dried up.
Hello. Yeah.
Now come back and said, well, I'll do it again. I can do it again. If I did it one time, I can do it again. God don't give you but one time. And He gives you a time to do what you're supposed to do. You better do it when He gives you time.
Amen.
Now, when you're in the spring of life, you're full of vigor, vim, and vitality. Oh, yeah. And God allows foolishness when you're foolish.
All right.
There are some things that you should have done in your spring.
Yeah.
There are some things that you should have done in your summer. There are some things that you should have done in your fall. And now that it's winter time, you want to come and try to get close to God. When you can't give Him no glory. Oftentimes we wait and wait and wait. Now we want to serve God because we're on a bed of affliction. Now we want to serve God because the bottom has fallen out. But God wants us to serve Him when we are able, when we are strong.
Amen.
So that we can do some things for Him. Now, God in His Word always advises us to use our time wisely.
Amen.
You can misuse your time. And then you can't go back and get that time. Now, I'll give you another example. This man had a good job. And because he wanted to satisfy his wife, he decided not to go to church. He decided to just work, day and day, work. And one day on the job, got sick. Got sick and couldn't work
My Lord.
no more. Now you want God to feel sorry for you. I mean, you didn't give God no glory when you could. It's hard to give God glory when you get old.
Amen.
Man didn't believe in God all his young life. And when he got to his elder years, and got on a bed of affliction, go and talk to him and try to walk him through the plan of salvation, the devil will get a hold on you. And when the devil get a hold on you, sickness make you angry. When the devil gets a hold on you, trials make you angry. When the devil gets a hold on you, and you never knew how to praise him, in times of trouble, you might not know how. Because the Bible says, call him while he's near. You got to call God when you can. What happens when you lose the voice? What happens when you're in a coma? And all that time you've thrown away. Well, you have to understand that God operates with us different seasons at different times.
Amen.
Are you with me? There are different times that God operates on us. Now, God is real lenient in your spring. All right. I want you to ponder that. You see, in your spring, okay, let's leave that. In my spring, how about that? Because a lot of people like you to talk about yourself first. You remember your spring?
Yeah.
Because some of y'all don't want to remember it. But in my spring, God knows I was a fool. But I thank God for grace and mercy in my spring. I found him in my summer. And see, when I found God, God could use me. Now, I could have gone farther, but look at here. God has things that happen in different seasons. The question becomes, are you listening? When God is speaking to you, he speaks to you in every season. And the problem is, are you listening? You better know and know for surety that everything will be in its own time and its own season. Now, what God does in certain seasons, he allows changes to come.
Amen.
Oh, look at here. You're going to have a season of illness.
Come on now. Yes.
Am I by myself? You're going to have a season of troubles. You're going to have a season of joy. You're going to have a season of suffering. You're going to have a season of hardships. And you don't need for you to get mad at God. And you've been healthy all the days and didn't do anything. And now that you're on a bed of affliction, God is just trying to tell you something. You better rest assured. Look at here. And no need to get mad at God, because listen here. Everything that God allowed to happen is for your own good. Nobody wants to go through trials. Nobody wants to go through a season of suffering. Nobody wants to go through a season of hardship. But rest assured, it's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. Because it has been appointed us to die. Oh, look at here. One day you got to go in your room home. Oh, look at here. I don't care how long you live. You can live to be 200 years old. But time will walk you down. Look at here. Don't fool yourself. Look at here. I know what summer and spring is like. When you're able to jump up and run, work, and jog and do all kinds of things. And after a while, things start changing. Oh, you don't have to tell me. I know you ain't who you used to be. Oh, none of us what we used to be. You can talk it all you want to talk. Anytime you used to jump and flip and do all, you can't do it no more. Oh, God is trying to tell us here. Time is winding up. Now, guess what? All of our lives revolve around time. Every last one of us, our life revolves around time. What are you going to do with the time that you have? Oh yeah, what are you going to do with it? Because, death is real tricky and it's slow. You see, the devil make you think everything is always right. Or the devil make you think that you ain't never going to die. The devil make you think you can get away with everything. But But look at here, time keeps on moving. Don't fool yourself, time is time. Time is winding up. And so look at here, you ain't got to wait until time almost got you before you serve God. You ought to serve God while you got enthusiasm. You ought to serve God while you got health and strength. You ought to serve God while you're in your right mind. What happens if you wait till the last minute and you lose your mind? Boy, you would be in a world of trouble because you wouldn't know how to praise him. What happens if you get in a position where you have a stroke and you can't talk? Well, God said he never praised me. But watch this here. When you have praised him, I said when you have praised him, God don't forget nothing. Now look at here. If I get to the point where I can't say a word and I can raise my hand, he'll move on my behalf. Let me tell you why. Because I got something on the inside. It's called the Holy Spirit. And when you got the Holy Spirit on the inside, you ain't got to say a word. Look at here. When you know God, you ain't got to say anything. Hush your mouth. When you know God, you ain't got to say a word. Just think it in your mind, and guess what he'll do? He'll come. He'll come, I tell you. He'll come and throw his arms around you and whisper in your ear and tell you better days are coming. That we've been... Well, listen, Jesus put it this way here. Jesus said, I must work the work of him that sent me while it is day, because night comes. No man can work. Now you got to understand this here, because God is always speaking. Problem is always listening. God called all of us to a mission. He called us to service. Amen. But look at here, he ain't called you to serve you. He called you to serve others. And so when you serve others, guess what? God puts something down on the inside. He puts something on the inside, and he makes you know that he's still God. Now, everything will be in its own time. Everything will be in its own season. You can look at me strange or you want, but seasons move real fast. Oh yeah, David said, I was young, but now I'm old. Never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. There's something about getting old, especially when you have served God. There's something about getting old. When you have served God, he gives you a joy on the inside. Oh yeah, he lets you know that time is winding up too. Look at here. Oh, don't fool yourself. When it comes down to the last days, I want to still be able to praise him. You see, when you can praise him and you can thank him for the time that he gives you. Look at here. I don't know about you, but look at here. I'm so glad that I'm glad that I didn't get caught while I was the fool. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because some folks will get caught while they're a fool. And if the devil catch you while you're a fool, you're on your way to a devil's hell. But look here, time ain't waiting on nobody. You can think you will stay young all you want, but it's not going to happen. Oh no, time. And watch this thing about seasons. You got to I can make it make sense to you. What season do we plant peanuts? If you say wintertime, I know you ain't no farmer. But there's certain times we plant corn. We plant cotton. All in this season. Now watch this here. When you try to plant it out of season, come on now. It won't work. Are you with me? Yes. Same thing applies to you. Same thing applies to you. You can be out of your season. You can be out of your time. And when you're out of your season, out of your time, God can't bless you. Oh no. Look at here. You got to wait on him. You got to wait on him. God got an appointed time for all of us. He got an appointed time for us. Now, what we have to do when he gives us our appointed time is accept it. Amen.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Well now.
Yes, Lord.
Let's see. Well, let me tell you the truth. I didn't want to start preaching on 38. Do I need to tell you why? I thought I was having too much fun.
All right.
Listen, I don't have to fake Foster's. He called me earlier than that.
All right.
Yeah, oh yeah. And when he called me at 38, I knew it was go or die. Oh yeah. Now, you think that I wouldn't have some fun. People lie. People lie. Yeah, I found the Lord. I didn't lie. I found out I wasn't having no fun in the world. See, the truth is told. If the truth is told, I had a lot of fun. You too. Oh yeah, look at you. Before you found God. Before you found God, you was a little bit of everything. I don't have to tell you what you was, but you was just like me. Lord have mercy. If walls could talk, you'll tell on me too. But look at here. Listen, when God called you, he likes something down on the inside. He likes a fire. And when he likes a fire, he'll let you know it's time. It's time. It's time. You can wait all you want. You can wait until the wind break the wagon down. But then look at here. You better call on him while he's near. You may not believe it, but folks have died out of their time. Because when they decided to repent, God knew they wasn't sincere. Lord, if you heal me, if you heal me, if you heal me, I'll do right. If you pick me up off this bed, I'll do what you want me to do. If you get me out of the situation here, give me some more money, I'll do right. Just ain't made up. If your mind is not made up, you won't do it. You may not believe it, but a lot of folks have lost their time and their season.
Amen.
It ain't God's fault. It's your fault. Oftentimes, you know, we have a tendency to not understand why we have so much adversity. If serving God, I got to go through all of this. Okay? And God is using that adversity to make you what he wants to make you in your right time.
Amen.
If you think about Paul, who suffered so much, and folks say, well, God, I wonder why he suffered so much. And if he didn't suffer, he wouldn't wrote over 2/3 of the New Testament. Because he wrote most of it in prison. He could have complained, Lord, I know you can deliver me. I know you're able, but listen, here's what I found. God can use you better when he puts some adversities in your way. He can use you better when he puts some hardships in your way. Because when you ever come to the point, well, it's only you that I can depend on. I've trusted everything else. I've trusted other folks. Now I'm trusting just you. Listen, that does not mean he bring you out.
All right.
He'll keep you until he gets finished with you.
Come on now.
And here's Paul, after going through all of this adversity, gets to the point of death, about to be beheaded. And he says, I fought a good fight. I kept the faith. I finished. Joy facing death. That's the difficult part. See, because the world would want to steal your joy, especially when you're going through there's a time for that. Anybody who think there ain't a time for suffering, you have wrongly mistaken God. There's a purpose for it.
Yes.
I would guarantee there's somebody here beside me that wouldn't be serving God the way they are today.
Come on.
And it's a hell. Oh yeah, that's what makes you. And what happens when you're going through doing your time? God has a mysterious way of operating. While you seem to be troubled, He drops peace down in your spirit.
Yes, He will.
When you drop the peace down in your spirit, He said, better days are coming.
Yes,
Weeping endure for a night.
Yeah.
Joy coming. If we hang in there.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
And if we hold on.
Thank you, Lord.
The writer says so many things in there. And you know, most times we don't focus on the personal aspect of it. You go into a little bit of it. There's a time to be born, a time to die. Times we don't look at the spiritual aspect of it all the time. That's what he said. You start getting around the last part of that 9th verse. He says, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything is was. And everything that's going to be is now. That sounds kind of foolish, don't it? Huh? Because you think about different times. And these times never was. He's not talking about that. I mean, you got modern technology and all that, but he said, everything that was is. Ain't nothing new. Because God have never changed.
Amen.
Same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Now, what does God require of us? What does God require of us? Huh? That we glorify, give Him glory. The fear of God doesn't mean to be afraid of Him. It means to reverence Him. See, you can't serve God unless you reverence Him. You can go through the motion. When you reverence God, you can serve Him. Because you realize and acknowledge all power is in His hand. So then, it's very important that you guard your time and your season. Yeah. And if it's not important to you now, keep on living. Keep on living. I can promise you this. God does not allow anything to come on us that we can't handle unless we brought on ourselves.
That's right. That's right.
You need that.
There you go.
You see, whatever God allows to happen is for our good. Whatever we bring on ourselves, that's up to us. Every adversity you got ain't come from God. Every trouble you got ain't come from God. It come from you.
There you go.
It come from you.
There you go.
When we get to know God, God instructs us. Not only in His word, but in our spirits. That's what He does. He instructs us in our spirits. So that when He instructs us in our spirits, He makes us aware of our time and our season. Now, and I'm closing. Moses wrote, the days of our years are 70 years and 10. You read that? 70 years. Anybody in there 70 years? Huh? Oh, some of us in here close to it. Again, now, I'm just saying, that ain't my belief. You can believe what you want to believe. I don't think he wrote it just for that. Because now, 7, I ain't got but 5 more. I want some more.
Amen.
And somebody in here might be 70 already.
Amen.
But he said 3 score and 10. But now listen, anytime you get in the middle time, when you get in the middle time of life, man, listen, there ain't nothing like giving Him glory.
Amen.
Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm looking at you, brother. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it makes you feel like you're young.
Amen.
The closer you get to God, and I don't care how old you get, when the Spirit of God is in you, it makes you feel young, don't it, Sister?
Yes,
Yeah, people don't be calling me old. I ain't old. I'm not old. But when you serve God, listen, what He does, listen, it ain't up to you. Let me tell you, it's up to you. It's up to God.
Amen.
If God extend your time beyond 70, and listen, it ain't up to you. You ain't getting nothing to serve. He gives you that time. He gave it to you.
Amen.
And let me tell you something else too. A lot of times God give you more time because somebody else prayed for you. See all these young people dying out of their season. You can say what you want to say. Young boys ain't supposed to be dying at 25 and 30. This just don't make sense. Living out of their time in their season. Yes, sir. And you can rest assured, Lord, he can wing, but he'll stop winging out of food. And then it's all that you brought on yourself. So the good thing about God, I like this about him. God will do you a favor. Okay? Not because you've been good, but because He's God. And when you can get a favor out of God, that's a powerful thing. Favor is worth more than money. You ain't gonna believe this here, but a lot of us are still here because of somebody else's favor. You know, Grandpa and Grandma and folks prayed for us that the Lord would cover. You got to know God to ask Him to cover your children. You got to know God to ask Him to cover your family. You got to know God. See? And when you go to God and talk to Him, like I'm talking to you in the Spirit, God will bless you.
Amen.
He'll bless your offspring. He'll bless your finance. God does things, man, that before, you know, He does. And you can't figure it out, He's already worked it out. I got enough sense to know I could have been, would have been, should have been gone. But I'm grateful for the time.
Amen.
And I'll take some more and some more and some more. As long as He keep giving it, I'll take it. I see this here, heaven can win. If you're in a hurry, go ahead. Tell Him I'll be there when I get a chance. I ain't gonna go. And listen, right now, if God was asked, most of it, I'll say 99.9%, is you ready? He would tell you we.
No.
If you're ready to go now, raise your hand. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody don't want to die. You have to embrace death just like you embrace life. Yeah. Because listen, you ain't never been dead, you don't know what it's like.
That's right.
I ain't no hurry to find out, but you don't know what I don't know. God bless you.
Amen.